Hey YouTube, it's Craig. Reviews for you. Alright, we got there's lots of misdirection going on right now. And there's lots of feelers put out. So we're going to go over a few of them. First off, Kelly Marie Tran's page getting pulled down. Just seems like really good timing. I mean, it just really does seem like really good timing. And I went on Twitter about this last night. Now, granted, I don't agree with anybody bullying anybody. I don't agree with anybody with a racist point of view. Like I said yesterday, she's an actress and she's playing a role. She didn't write the movie. She didn't direct the movie. She was just in the movie. Now, granted, was it a bad character? Yes. That's not her fault. Well, we all know whose fault that is. That goes back to Ryan Johnson. And that also goes back to Kathleen Kennedy. Which brings me to my next subject. Now, the rumor mill has it that Kathleen Kennedy is going to be stepping down. Oh, I know. Everybody's so sad. I don't honestly think she's there now, to be honest with you. I know where she's not. And that's not with the creative team right now doing the rewrites. I know that for a fact from the email that I received from my buddy over there. So I know that she's not there. So where is she? I don't know. You know, to be honest with you, I really don't care. As long as she steps down, that's great. Now, if we get somebody that's actually, worthy of filling that position, that can actually do something about this direction that Star Wars is headed, that's a whole separate issue. But we all know who we want to do it. Go ahead, y'all can say it with me. Dave Filoni, you're right. That's who we want to do this. But it looks like we may not get that. Now, I'm hoping that she doesn't get the chance to name her successor. I'm hoping that they just pick the right person for the job. Star Wars has literally become every headline on every major news outlet, which we all know they're all fake news. And I even got suspended from Twitter last night for about 15 minutes. And I don't follow Kelly Marie Tran's page on Instagram or on Twitter, or never said anything about her or anything else, because like I say here, I don't believe in name calling. I'm not scared to get into a Twitter war with somebody. I've done it multiple times and I'll continue to do it. If you say something and you throw something out there, don't think my sarcasm can't come back and beat yours. I am extremely fluent in sarcasm. Now, you don't see it on this channel, but that's only because of YouTube's guideline rules. Because anybody that knows me knows I don't back down. I will not back down. But anybody that knows me knows that I will stand up for the people that can't stand up for themselves. I will speak out for the people that can't speak for themselves. And I will also stand up for everything that I believe in. Now, I'm not the type that goes out there and pickets and does this and everything else. And do I agree with this? Well, no, let's go ahead and start a boycott. But this is Star Wars. This is what's been my life, my entire life. I had a question posted down there. Should George Lucas come back in? No, I don't think George Lucas should come back in. I honestly don't. I think he needs to take his money, enjoy it, enjoy the rest of, have vacations, do what he wants to do. And I would like for him to have an ease of feeling that, his creation is going to actually live on. If they keep it going in the same direction they're going now, it's not going to do that. Which I'm sure is causing him a whole bunch of headaches, heartache, and everything else. And like I tweeted yesterday, I grew up watching Star Wars. I grew up watching Luke. Now, Luke became a role model. Now I realize that today we don't have a whole lot of role models for today's youth. I mean, we honestly don't. And even coming up during my son's youth, we didn't have many role models. I mean, was Dennis Rodman a role model? No. Absolutely not. Yet he was thrust into the limelight, so he has to become a role model. Kobe Bryant said the same thing. I'm just out here to play basketball. I'm not here to be a role model. I got news for you. You are a role model. Well, I mean, as corny as it might sound, Luke was my role model. My dad was another one of my role models. He taught me the value of hard work. He taught me the value of being honest. He taught me the value of standing up for yourself. He also taught me the value of family. Now, Luke, which my father is the one that introduced me to Star Wars, Luke also had the same values when it came to hard work, when it came to standing up and doing the right thing, when it came to helping people that couldn't help themselves. And now it comes to this point where I have to take this stand again. So that's what I'm doing. It's extremely hard to put yourself out there and have thousands of people sit there and judge you for what you're saying and what you're doing. But to be honest with you, I don't care. I'm doing what I think is right. I'm standing up for what I think is right. I'm saying what I think is right. It's just what happened. If it's true, what happened to Kelly Marie Tran? And I hate to even speculate. This is not even true. I haven't seen any of her Instagram stuff, so I don't know what's been said. I have had people, or have been on forums where people have done it, so I can believe that it's happened. And that's just wrong. I mean, it's just wrong. There are people of all different shapes and sizes and colors and creeds and race and everything else in this world. Tolerance, I have no tolerance for racism at all. None. Now, I have, I believe what happened is there was a couple of pictures, and it was Jabba the Hutt and these are hand-drawn pictures with her face on them, and, from what I've seen, now I can't say, because like I said, I didn't follow her. That's bullying. I don't think she's got a weight issue. Honestly don't think she's got a weight issue. Everybody weighs different. That's a body type deal. Because I can tell you right now, I eat 4,000 calories a day. And I couldn't become 400 pounds if I wanted to. Now, I mean, I'm athletic. I do things a lot. I'm constantly doing things. So, metabolism stays up and pretty much eats all that stuff away. But that's still not the point. I have a buddy who eats a donut, gains 10 pounds. Just as active as I am. So, to be making fun of her is that's just wrong. And I know that nobody on this channel has been doing it. I know none of the subscribers to this channel has been doing it. We all know that there's going to be, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it, crazy fans. I mean, they're crazy. And there's crazy fans on both sides of this thing. I don't associate with the crazy fans, which is why I keep these strict rules in place on this channel. There's no name calling. If somebody comes in and likes The Last Jedi, their comment's more than welcome. If somebody comes in and they don't like The Last Jedi, or they don't like Star Wars the way it's going, their comment's welcome. As long as there's no name calling or anything else, I'm good with it. We can have a discussion. I'm perfectly fine with having a discussion, which is the reason this channel got started to begin with. Now, are we going to be stuck with Rian Johnson, or we're going to be stuck with J.J. Abrams? Lord, I hope not. There is a glimmer of hope. Can you believe it or not, they still actually had plans for doing Star Wars, or for doing solo sequels after it tanked. I mean, really, what are you gonna accomplish? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They have started to bring EU characters back into canon. That's great. I would like to see I would really like to see this go in a completely different direction. But one, I'm happy that Kathleen Kennedy is going to step down. Two, I'd be really happy to talk about a good Star Wars movie. That'd be great. And, you used to have so much fun just doing that. You go through the movie and you talk about it and this and that. And I watched a few things this morning on YouTube. And one was Cinema Sins. And he hated the freaking movie. And, I mean, everybody hates the damn movie. And they all hate the same exact things that we hate about the movie. So, I mean, should Kathleen Kennedy go? Man, I don't know. There's so many more fans' lives that you could actually freaking ruin. I don't know. I think we should keep her around just for entertainment. That's sarcasm. Because if it was up to me, she'd been booted out of the door months ago. She'd have been booted out of the door right after The Last Jedi. Just saying. I'm kind of disappointed in Mark Hamill. He voiced his opinion and his views and everything else on Rian Johnson's take on the Luke Skywalker character. He went ahead and did the movie and everything else, and he's Mr. Buddy Buddy with Rian Johnson. That's disappointing. I mean, it really is. That's disappointing. If I was Mark Hamill, I would have just punched him in the face, walked off set, and sue me. I mean, you could have got anybody to come in there and play the role of a fool. But anyway, that's just my point of view. So, as more things happen, and as more things come up, I'll get them out there to y'all. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Get the videos out there. Let them know we're not all crazy freaks. And we don't condone racism in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If anything, Star Wars has shown more racism. And this was brought up by a comment that was actually, a couple of comments actually that were left on a couple videos. I mean, they've got Finn, person of color, turn him into a janitor. They take Lando, turn him into a pansexual. That's not my guy. My guy's Billy D. Williams. That's Lando. There's so many people of color that when they bring them into the movie, they're either the first one to get killed off or they're made into a laughingstock. All right, well, how is that? And I'm going to go ahead and agree with a lot of the headlines. Old white men are ruining Star Wars. I said it. Deal with it. I said it. Old white men are ruining Star Wars. They are called Rian Johnson and J.J. Abrams. And throw one old white woman up in there too, Kathleen Kennedy. So yeah, I agree with that statement. Old white people are ruining Star Wars. Yep, that's about the only statement I agree with. But other than that, I got some stuff I need to do. I got a bunch of packages I got to ship out for all y'all guys. I finally got everything in finally. It took Ultra Sabers a little while to get the stuff in, but I finally have everything here. Everything's packaged up. We get everything shipped out. Remember to do your unboxing videos when you get the stuff. I'm Craig. Reviews for you. Remember to like, click, and share. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you'll know every time I upload a video. And it looks like we're going to be live streaming here shortly. I got some stuff on the way. So, until next time, I'm Craig, and I am out of here.